The Story of Snow White. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. Her skin was as white as snow, so everyone called her Snow White. Snow White's mother died when she was very young. She had a stepmother, the new queen. The new queen was very beautiful, but she was a bad witch. The new queen has a magic mirror. The mirror knows everything about the world and never lies. Every day, the queen asked the mirror, "Mirror, mirror, who's the fairest of all?" The mirror always answered, "You, my lord, are the most beautiful woman in the world." The queen was very happy when she heard these words. But one day the mirror said, "Master, you're beautiful, but Snow White has grown up, and now she is the most beautiful woman in the world." The queen was very jealous of Snow White's appearance. She called the soldier and ordered him to kill Snow White. The soldier took Snow White to the forest, but he did not have the heart to kill Snow White. Then he told Snow White the truth. He said, "Run away now, never go back to the palace." So Snow White ran away. The soldier did not return to the palace. The queen soon learned from the mirror that Snow White was not dead. Snow White met the 7 dwarfs in the forest. They were very small, but very kind. When they learn what happened to Snow White, they feel sorry for her and let Snow White live in their house. When the queen found out where Snow White lived through the magic mirror, she dressed herself as an old apple seller. She came to Snow White's door and cried, "Who will buy my apples, big sweet apples?" Snow White saw the big apple in the old woman's hand. She said, "Hello, may I have an apple?" The old woman said, "Of course." Snow White took a bite of the apple and immediately fainted on the ground. It turns out that there's poison in this apple. The old woman was so happy, but on her way back to the palace, she met a hungry lion. So the witch-turned old man was eaten by a lion. After a while, a handsome prince riding on a white horse passed by Snow White. The prince was very kind, and he sent Snow White to the hospital very soon. Snow White was saved by the doctor. Snow White knew that the prince had saved her, so she said to him, "Thank you very much. I should not eat what strangers give me. Thank you for saving me." The prince thinks Snow White is lovely, so the prince and Snow White become friends. 1 year later, the prince and Snow White were married. They were very happy. Snow White got the magic mirror, so she asked the mirror, "Mirror, mirror, who's the most pitiful person in the world?" The mirror told her, "Snow White goes through the magic mirror to help these poor people. Everyone likes Snow White because she's very kind.